welcome to another episode of Earning the Hate. Hey, gun people. Yeah, I think this is a tough one because the cops, I didn't want to put it in Earning the Hate, but I had to because the cops are just killing people and they're not stopping. It's just crazy. Really?
She's still up.
So the cops fired 30 rounds. 2 cops. 1 cop fired 7. And this guy you're watching fired 23 rounds. The suspect, the female, on the ground being used as bullet practice, fired a total of 2 rounds. They found 1. They found 2 empty casings from her .380. Ah, man, I'm just telling you, man, I don't get it. Okay, so it starts out as this guy right here filling up tires. This car, the cop, does a good job. He recognizes this car that was in a pursuit earlier during the week, and that happens a lot in cities. You've always got pursuits. People get away. They put a bolo out for the car. You're driving around. You're like, shit, that looks like that car we were chasing last night. Or that looks like the car we were chasing last week. Sometimes a cop will get on the radio and go, hey, that pursuit that happened on the 25, can you pull up the call log? And there was a pursuit on a gray van. Can you give me that read description, or do we have a partial plate or anything? And sometimes dispatch can find it and confirm it. Now, you'll do that if you're driving and following it. In this case, you got to stop. You think it is, hey, that's reasonable suspicion. The guy goes over and contacts this guy. I'm okay with that.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Is this your car? Come here.
Big clue right here. This dude wanted to run. This dude totally telegraphed. As soon as he did that, as soon as I got my hands on this guy, he'd have been in cuffs. It wouldn't have been pat down. I just grabbed him and went cuffs and ready to throw him on the ground. Because this dude wants to run. Watch this subconscious behavior of this suspect saying, I'm out of here. It's the fucking cops. Watch his body.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Is this your car?
Boom. I'm ready to go. My feet's moving. He was ready to bail. I don't know why he didn't, but he was ready.
Come here. Is this your car?
Once again, moving away. He wants to bail.
What's up, man? How you doing? Is this your car? Come here. Is this your car? Come here. Where you going?
Is this your car twice? And the guy doesn't want to answer. That's a clue. Guy's moving away. That's a clue. Guy looks like a deer in headlights. That's a clue. You guys picking up what we call a clue?
You don't have anything on you I need to be concerned about, do you? Don't stick your hands in it. I'm just pat you down for your safety and mine. Okay, that's it. Interlace your fingers for me.
That's good. He had him interlace his fingers. I went right to cuffing. I don't think he does. Because I think I see the guy later and his arms aren't cuffed.
Interlace your fingers for me. There you go. Separate your feet for me.
Now, this cop wasn't on the call. He was meeting his buddy at 7-Eleven. They were probably going to grab a donut and a cup of coffee. And then his buddy pulls up and sees him handling this dude. I don't even think the cop put it out on the radio. Kind of a mistake. Because now it goes bad and nobody knows he's on a call. You're going to hear him in the middle of this go, no, in that call, this is a separate call. So not only did he not clear his last call, he didn't put himself out on this call. Kind of a big thing because you want a separate call log. You want people to know other officers have been there. Dispatch could have asked you. As soon as you put out shots fired, then they know where you're at. I mean, I don't know if they knew he was at the gas station yet.
He's in the store, man. Who's in the store? The chick. Who's the chick?
The chick who owns this car.
What's that?
The chick who owns this car.
What's in your pocket?
Right there you saw a woman's hand inside the car. There's a woman in the passenger seat, and you can see her hand move right here. See that hand come up and move between the windshield wipers? So you have a guy, which is good. This officer has the suspect between him and the person. So if the person in the car shoots, they have to shoot him first. Rick, you can't use an innocent guy for cover? Okay, whatever. So you keep him in between you. That way you can look while you're handcuffing him. You're still keeping your eye or peripheral on the inside of the car. Doesn't really help in this case, but he had good tactics.
Interlace your fingers for me.
See, he's still having him interlace his fingers. This guy should have been in cuffs immediately.
Huh? I'll let you know in just a second, okay?
Did you see the light go on there? I saw the light go in the car, and I go, oh, she's looking for something, or whoever's in the car is looking for something. But it's the car door opening. See that light? As soon as I would have saw that, I went, oh shit, something's on with the car. Now remember, this guy is working. He knows, not only does he have drugs in his pocket, he's got a syringe. He knows the girl in the car has a gun. He probably knows that they were in a pursuit and now the gig's up. So they know what's going on. The cop doesn't. He knows a little bit.
Second, okay?
Yeah, I understand, but you go
Hey, stay in the car.
Okay, car door open. See the mirror here? Any movement, any flashing. And he says stay in the car. That's a clue. She's getting out of the car. Why she walks this way, I don't know, unless her intent was to get behind the officer and shoot him. Because she fires first.
Stay in the car.
Stay in the car, totally ignores him. This is what we call furtive movement, reaching in a bag.
Okay.
Not good. Somebody ignoring you, reaching a bag. This car has been involved in other crime. You're hooking up one dude. She's not complying. All bad juju.
Okay, grab her. Come here.
Another, we call this a clue. When the cop tells his buddy, grab her, and she starts running, ding, 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 that's a clue. Something's up.
Hey, stay in the car. Stay in the car. Okay, grab her. Come here.
Running. Now, most cops, when people run away like this, we don't necessarily perceive them as a threat. And that's why I think this cop got kind of caught with his pants down and got shot from behind. He's still trying to hook this dude up. He doesn't want to turn his back on this person. Obviously, the girl running has drugs or a gun. Rick, you can't say that. Maybe she was just out jogging. Okay, well, that's because you're an idiot. She has drugs. She has whatever they don't want her to find. That's why she got out of the car with it and ran. She would have probably been smarter to leave it in a car and say, I didn't know it was in a car. But crooks aren't smart. We don't catch smart ones. Okay?
Oh, shit.
So she fires first. Boom. This guy has no clue. You can tell he has no clue because he says, oh, shit. We call that a clue. He didn't know he was going to get shot.
Stay in the car. Okay, grab her. Come here. Oh, shit.
So this dude gets thrown unhandcuffed. See, this guy's been fucking around with him for I don't know how long, doesn't have any handcuffs on. This guy throws him on the ground. Good move. Disengage. Toss him. Cop moves away. Keeps him and her in view so he can, defend himself or whatever. I think I see her arm. I don't know if she's still shooting or not. Is that her arm pointing at him? Is she using the dumpster for cover? I can't tell if she's just running or using the dumpster for cover. So the other cop is opening fire. That's not her. Remember, she only fired 1 or 2 rounds. The other cop is unloading on her.
Come here. Oh, shit.
So that cop fires his whatever. He fires a total of 7 rounds in this thing, but I think he does 2 volleys. This cop right here is going to fire, and I didn't count them, but the report said the 2 officers fired 30 rounds and the other officer fired 7. So I'm assuming he fired 23.
She's still up.
Okay, so who thinks that's excessive? I think it's excessive. I know I'm going to have the online internet SEALs coming here that got their SEAL degree from Walmart, purchased it online with an online SEAL training certificate. But I'm telling you, this is overkill, people. That he has cover. He has distance. He has a garbage can, which is usually pretty cover. They're usually big, heavy metal. They're made to be tossed around, so they're good cover. He has cover. He has distance. He has multiple officers. She's in the light. We see her. The only thing that we can kind of say is that he doesn't really have control of is the other guy, because he isn't handcuffed and he's behind him. So, you got 2 officers. You have one guy cover her, then you go cover the other guy. But to reload and continue now, according to the official police report that would never lie or never exaggerate or never give us anything that wasn't true, it says she still had the gun pointing at him when he was continuing to fire. and after she dropped the gun, he stopped firing. I didn't see her hand. I did see one movement of an arm in here when he's shooting. So let's watch her hands. Firing, I don't see a hand movement. Remember, I told you before, if you shoot a dead body, it will move. So if you continue to shoot and then say the body never stopped moving, so it's still a threat, you can shoot a dead body. I can go buy a roast at the store, throw it out in a pasture, and I can shoot it and make it jump around and roll through my pasture just by shooting it with bullets. So this shit that the cops are going to say, hey, as long as she's moving, it's still a threat, Rick. Why are you picking on the cops? That's just bullshit. This woman was not a threat after the first 3 volleys, 2 from one guy and his first volley of 20 rounds. This woman was not a threat. There was no evaluation time. There was no let's take a break time. There was just this mindset of cops, shoot until I'm out of bullets. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where my bullets go. Doesn't matter what I hit. Doesn't matter. I'm a cop. I got a badge. I got limited immunity, and they're not going to charge me. And that is the mindset we're setting cops out there. And that's why I put this on and hurt. These cops had a tough situation. They got shot at first. I get it. He returned fire. There was 2 people. I get it. But the cops had the advantage on this after they opened fire. And they never de-escalated or evaluated and paused instead of just dumping freaking rounds into a body. And to me, that's judge, jury, and executioner. Why don't, and look, I don't have a problem. If the government and you people who are supporting these cops doing this want this so much, then pass a freaking law that if you do anything to a cop and they can shoot you, there is no limit of rounds they can shoot. It doesn't matter where their rounds go, and they can shoot you with everything they have and blow you up and run you up. They can do anything. Once you shoot at them, all gloves are off, and they're allowed to kill you multiple times over. If that's what you want the law to be, then change the fucking law. But that ain't the law. The law is you use minimum force and only that force necessary to stop the threat. And you use it to protect your life or others. In this case, I don't think he was protecting anybody when he reloaded and dumped extra rounds into her. That's my opinion. You can go watch the rest of the video on police activity. Thanks for them uploading this. And that's my take, and that's why it's on there. I know I'm going to get all the people and the cops. Why are you hating on the cops, man? It's not fair. All right, whatever.
Hold on, hold on. 6-1 Baker, we're at 1490 Perry. We need an ambulance and cars code 10. Don't stay on the...
I think they go get the gun off her, or... I know when they find a gun, I think I see him either drop a round or there's a live round.
Right here.
So I'm looking for the gun. Is the gun still in her hand? Very hard to tell. But this round right here, to me, it's laying down here, and then when I went frame by frame, it looks like was standing up. Or is that just an optical illusion? Right here, it appears to be standing up, and then it falls. Does anybody see that, or am I just seeing that? I mean, it gets fuzzy, but it almost looks like from here to here. Maybe it's just the focus. And that looks like an unspent cartridge. That looks like it's a complete round. So I don't know if she racked around. They said there was 2 empty casings they found. And there was no bullets in the magazine or gun afterwards. So she only had 2. But there was a full magazine, I think, in her purse. Which doesn't mean anything, but it sounds good. See, she was planning, Rick, to reload and kill us all with a freaking 380. Yeah, right. Okay. All right, anyway. Earning the hate in my book because we aren't making cops live up to the same standards that you would if you were a pesky citizen, that you control your rounds, you shoot only when necessary, you're aware of your backstop, you don't spray and pray and just kill the whole freaking neighborhood because you can't get sued and you're allowed to do that. That's why this is on Earning the Hate. All right? And you can give me the hate in the comments, knock yourself out. We'll end that there.